Should we introduce ourselves? I mean, this is our first time. They don't know us, right?
All right, sure. Let's do that.
Let's introduce ourselves. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is Nana Yao, and I'm Nanama. Yeah, I know, weird.
Come again.
Okay, so this is Nana Yao, and I am Nanama. I know. I mean, everybody keeps asking, Nana, yeah.
No, come again.
Nana.
I don't like my facial expression. I was just
Okay, guys, so this is Nana Yao, and I am Nanama.
I can't laugh. Come again. Last one.
Okay.
I beg, last one.
Okay. So, guys, welcome, guys, to our channel. Jason.
Okay, sure.
Serious. Hey, welcome to our YouTube channel.
I mean what?
Guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Nana Yao.
Nana Yao.
I'm for Nana Yao. Fine boy, Nana Yao.
Yeah.
Fine boy, no don't pay.
Fine boy.
Oh, wow.
Where's the Maniaji?
Fine boy.
I'm serious.
Okay, guys. I think first off, it's only proper we introduce ourselves, right?
Yeah.
So this fine gentleman is Nana Yao, and I am Nanama. Yes. We've been working together as for almost 4 years now, right?
4 years. We've been doing this 4 years.
Yes, as a husband and wife photography team.
Yeah.
Under the business name Adonai Creative Studios Limited.
Exactly.
Or Adonai Studios, as everybody knows it. Adonai Studios for short. Nana handles the technical side of the business. That's the shooting, retouching, everything technical. Yes.
Field work, post-production, and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, allow me to talk small.
And I handle the marketing and client relations of the business. So basically, you can say I'm the brain of the business, and then somebody is all muscles.
Brain immediately. Brain of business, man. Brain of which of the business?
Can you do it without me?
Okay. You finish.
So we've had our YouTube channel for 4 years now, and almost 4 years, and we I don't know, we didn't really know what to do with it, because we didn't want it to be the usual photography, videography channels where they post trailers and everything, and then that's all. So we wanted something different, and it took us 4 years to get
4
there.
years to do that, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think a few weeks ago, we just had a light bulb moment, and then we were like, why? We need to do something with our YouTube channel, and then, but what would be our vision? What would drive us? What would be our inspiration for this channel? And we were like, why don't we use our channel to empower photographers, videographers, retouchers on how to build a profitable and then a purposeful business, while also giving you a glimpse into our personal lives.
Right. And also to educate people and give them more insight into the world of photography and videography.
Yeah, because from years of doing this, we realized people come to the studio, and it's safe to say they have minimal knowledge of photography. What really goes into it?
Knowledge.
Most people kind of think of it as point and click, and then you are done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we need to really educate people. We need to, inform people as to what or how our business works.
Yeah.
It's not just about picking up the camera and clicking. There's more to the job. There's more to the business, and I believe that this platform will help a lot of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that brings us to today's topic.
Yeah.
How we planned the most talked about
wedding
in 2019, and how our years of experience as wedding photographers played a fundamental role in it.
Yeah.
And today is our wedding anniversary. Have you forgotten?
I know, right?
So this topic came right on time, right? Happy anniversary, baby.
This guy.
Happy anniversary.
Miniska.
Uska.
Happy anniversary.
Uska. My husband is rich.
I'm not rich.
That
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
It's been how many years? 3 years.
3
right?
years.
3 years.
Yes. Nana 2K19, right? Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah. So that's today's topic, and we are going to talk, right? Because I mean, we've had people for 3 years now. We still get people asking us how we went about it. I think even now that I'm looking a little bit different, you still get people.
Are you looking different?
I'm big now.
You're big.
Postpartum. Postpartum.
All right.
So we still, you meet people and then they are like total strangers asking you about it. And they're like, oh, that was you. Yeah, so we felt, I mean, we've been answering these questions individually on the low and all that. So like, why don't you once and for all just put it out there and then you know,
get
it over and done with.
And also to help people who are also planning to wed.
Yeah, because our advantage was that we had we've shot weddings so many times over and over again. So we had it really helped shape how the whole planning went.
It was straight to the point.
Yeah, we knew what to do, what not to do, and all that. But that's not to say we didn't have a few challenges of our own. I mean, initially we had this thought. I mean, we are wedding photographers. What could possibly go wrong? Things did go wrong.
And also we thought that because we've been shooting weddings over and over, I mean, you are that confident that it will go well. Or you've seen people's mistakes, and so you think that
you've learned from it.
You're going to be particular with your time and all that, Charlie.
Yeah.
But still, one or two things went wrong.
Yeah, went wrong. Yeah. But I mean.
But it was very precise and straight to the point.
Yes.
Because of the experience that we had.
Yes.
As wedding photographers.
Yeah. So let's start with the dates. I think we have an interesting. Why are you laughing? Okay, guys. Okay, so what happened was, I mean, Nana and I have always known we were going to get married. I mean, right from the start, we knew where we were headed.
Come
on. You know you were chasing me all around.
I didn't know.
Hey, Nana.
God, I didn't have money.
No, we are not talking about the money. We are talking about the fact that we knew where we were headed.
Okay.
Right.
Where we were headed. Okay. That one,
the journey, we knew it.
I knew, but I don't know whether we could do it within time.
Yes.
No, I couldn't.
So, I mean, prior to 2019, we had been dating for, I mean, like what, 3 years, 4 years?
4 years?
Yeah, thereabouts, like from 2015. So, I think I was with my dad in January 2019, thereabouts, and then my dad was like, when we entered January, my dad was.
That's cool. Just one phone call. It can change your whole life.
I was with my dad, and my dad was like, so you say, much financial. I said, like, when are you getting married? Because you know African parents now, we've been dating for like almost 4 years, and then to him that was too long. So actually he's been asking us way back, but we always like throw him off and all that, and then this time around, I just felt like, hey, what more can I say again? So I think I was my phone, I picked it up, looked at it, and then, funny, we've always said we will get married on any of us, like one of our birthdays, right? We've always said that, and then I just checked the phone and, my next birthday was
on a Saturday.
Was on a Saturday. Bing. So I told my dad, 19th October, right?
Yeah.
Nana didn't know. I hadn't even talked to him the whole day that day. So after talking to my dad, and my dad was so happy actually when I told him that, because his and Nana's birthday has always been a week apart. So my dad was on the 12th of October. Yeah. So I was like, 19. Okay, we will do it on your on your birthday, the tradition on your birthday, and the white wedding on Nana's birthday too. And trust me, he was really happy.
He was super, super excited.
Now,
excited for him, but not for me.
To break the news to the would-be groom. So I think I just called him right after my convo with my dad, and I was like, Nana, we are getting married on the 19th. Do you remember? I was like, we are getting married on the 19th of October.
It was like a blackout.
And
I blacked out completely.
He didn't even say anything. He was like, okay.
Yeah, because okay, but you come so that we'll discuss why you made a decision like that without telling me. Yes. So I just said okay. Faith. I just said okay because
it was faith talk.
It was a combination of shock and surprise at the same time. Because this pressure was unbearable. You know?
I gave you 10 months. What if I had said we are getting married in March?
Immediately, So immediately the information was relayed. I knew I was in trouble. And I was like, hey, this girl, go away. You know, it was quite a moment.
So, that's how we got our dates. So now, date has been declared. On my side, at least. So now we have to just zoom into wedding planning.
Yeah.
But one thing that I always tell people is that wedding planning wasn't a difficult thing for us.
Yeah.
Because we have been planning our wedding for 2 years.
Yeah, we did that for 2 years.
2 years. Nana and I are big talkers. Like, we are people that can talk from morning to evening non-stop. So over the 2 years,
we're just talking.
We already knew what we wanted.
We agreed on a lot of things.
The colors,
exactly.
The outfits, like what Nana will wear, what I will wear, the looks we are going for, groomsmen, bridesmaids. We had all those discussions. Like we have had discussion for everything.
That it was 2 years because I didn't have money. You have long talks and you discuss further if there's no money. It was very straightforward actually.
Yeah.
Because we had done all the discussion and then we knew what we wanted.
Yeah.
In terms of outfit, like Nana said, I mean everything that we wanted to do, we had it planned. So it wasn't really a challenge for us.
And another thing that was really, really helpful for us was, let me say, it was more like a strategy for us.
Yeah.
When it came to the whole look, the outlook, how I wanted our wedding to be, one thing we realized was that most weddings focused on the bride and groom, but not on the bridal train.
Yeah.
They didn't really care about how the bridesmaids look. I mean, bridesmaids look became monotonous. Like, it was like always straight dresses slits,
and all that.
Straight dresses, slits.
So we're asking ourselves
just changing the tops and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
We're like, how do we make our wedding look different? From most weddings.
Yeah.
And that's when we realized that we had to put more focus on the bridal train, the bridesmaids especially, make their look different.
Yeah.
And it's true.
A touch of class.
Yeah, a touch of class. It was their look too that
made a difference, right?
That made a difference. I mean, what gown hasn't been seen before on a bride? And I mean, for a wedding, I feel it's everything that comes together. That makes weddings look nice. And another reason, if you remember, was sometimes or most times after shooting a wedding, the bride will come and they'll be like, Nana, can you please, my bridesmaids are complaining, can you please reduce their tummy?
Plastic surgery.
Reduce their tummy for them, a lot of like do this, do that, and all that stuff. So we wanted something that our bridesmaids would be comfortable in, yet flattering on all body types, body shapes, sizes, and say that my bridesmaids were really happy with that, like with the whole look.
So our word of advice is that when you are planning your wedding, don't just focus on yourself.
Just yourself.
I mean, focus on your bridesmaids
for a reason.
Yeah.
You are called the bridal.
We had a lot of people calling to compliment us. We were like, Charlie, your team was looking amazing. You guys were glowing. We were like angels.
For the addresses, how many times have you seen it now?
Yeah.
In the span of 3 years, it's we've seen it in Kenyan weddings, Nigerian weddings, Ghanaian weddings. Everybody wants to wear
that trend now.
That sort of dresses we made for the bridesmaids.
Yeah,
so just
that's our small word of advice.
If you want to trend, I mean, what's really nothing about trending? But I mean, some people do want to. So if you want to trend, then I feel make or put more effort into your appearance. Just highlight your fashion sense. Like make it loud. Let your fashion speak for you. Yeah. And that brings us to our second major, pre-wedding. Pre-wedding was such a big deal for us. I mean, I had what I wanted, Nana had what he wanted, and then we knew we had to do all. So I think we had three looks for the pre-wedding. That's one thing that, again, years of experience as wedding photographers really helped was the time when we shot the pre-wedding. I think we shot our pre-wedding, if I'm not mistaken, March.
Our wedding was in October.
In October, and we
shot our pre-wedding in March.
Yes.
So how many months?
That's like almost 7 months or so. Yeah. Because one thing we realized was, and it's something to date we talk about, that if we had waited until we were closer to our wedding date, we wouldn't have done our pre-wedding.
Not at all.
And even if we had done maybe like one look or something, just to get away,
just
get it over and done with. Because as you're getting closer to the wedding, and the expenses are piling up and all that stuff. Now, there are some things you deem unnecessary. Even the things you think you want, now it becomes like, money and heading.
And you consider pre-wedding to be part of those things that you can
We've witnessed that
ignore.
so many times.
I mean, we've had couples or we've had clients who come to us and they're like, Charlie, looking at the time there, the pre-wedding, let's scratch it. So it means that when you don't plan ahead of time, you will not prioritize your pre-wedding.
But pre-wedding is super important because I don't know how people downplay.
Exactly, because you might not even have, let me put it this way, you might not even have another opportunity. To take professional pictures together.
I mean, I always tell clients that when they come to the studio, I'm like, trust me, these professional pictures you are taking for the pre-wedding aside the wedding might be the only, or for a long while, it might be the only professional pictures you have of each other. Because I know that, you do take pictures, but most of it will be like fun pictures. You just, hey, you're in a car, let's take pictures. Okay? We are here, let's take
more
pictures. No, that's it. But when you have, I mean, you might need
some good professional shots, with some element of art.
Exactly.
Will be difficult for you to get. So pre-wedding gives you the opportunity to take advantage of all those things.
And you can execute all these
and have a good time.
Properly if you plan ahead of time.
You can get the locations that you desire if you plan ahead of time.
And unlimited with weather, like all location and all that stuff.
Because we had time, we were able to choose a location that was a bit far off from where we lived.
Hey, our location, I
mean, we chose Shire Hills. We went to Shire Hills to take some pictures. And then we had some good time, shooting around under no pressure. Just because we planned our pre-wedding way ahead of time. That was 7 months to the wedding. So it gives you more time to get what you want. No pressure, and also you have more time to edit your pictures.
Exactly. You don't put pressure on your photographers. We've had clients that will be like, please. Especially the clients that don't shoot early, like maybe 3 weeks or like 2 weeks to their wedding date. They'll be like, right after shooting, 2 days time, at least they'll give you 2 days. That one day they will very good, they will give you 2 days. And then they will start calling. My church wants the pictures. I'll be like, hey, my church wants the pictures. What if you hadn't shot a pre-wedding? How can the church demand pre-wedding pictures from you?
From you,
I mean, someone will say, people are asking.
It's because you didn't plan ahead of time.
You decided to do a pre-wedding shoot. Who cares if you do it or not? So why, when we hear such excuses, I always tell them, this is why I keep telling you, shoot ahead of time. People don't even bother, and this is even in our packages, like our rate card, our contract and stuff. We always write it in there. Some people will even tell you they don't read. We so much emphasize on it because we are big on pre-weddings. I love pre-weddings, so it's something that I wish every couple would do. But they don't even read, and then later you will tell them, I didn't read though, I didn't have time.
Exactly,
you get it. So shooting pre-wedding early is super important. The reason for shooting pre-wedding, I think it goes back to when I said if we had shot it earlier late, we wouldn't have, because I mean, as you're getting closer to the time, expenses pile up, and then now you deem some things unnecessary. But if you shoot ahead, I mean, that time you still feel confident. It's like, oh, I have this money coming in, so I can still shoot. And then you now have the liberty, let me say, to spend, because you don't feel the pressure as much. So if you even say, let's go for this location, you don't mind going for that location and paying for it. But then when the expenses pile up and all that stuff, you see some people,
there's a lot of pressure.
Now you're into me street way more. Why? Because now
there's a lot of pressure, because when the wedding is getting close, you are spending more and more. You are paying your vendors. So now you're prioritizing the things that you think are important to you.
I mean, what is pictures?
What is pictures? I mean, come on.
You're even going to get more pictures on the wedding day.
Location, 1,000 Ghana.
Yes.
Location, 500 Ghana. That's too much.
That's too much to you.
But maybe probably if you had done that earlier, maybe 8 months to time,
1,000 would have been nothing
500
to you.
CDs, even 300 CDs or 200 CDs would have been nothing to you. But just because you waited for the wedding to be close, and you are spending more, paying your vendors, now you feel like pre-wedding location charge is like a burden. So then you ignore or you forgo it. Just do anything. You know? So that's the kind of situation that sometimes...
Even if ideally that's not what you want.
Exactly, you know?
You now compromise. And another thing that was... I think 2 things was very important to us. I keep saying everything is important, right? But let me say... Everything is important, but to us was hotel, where we are doing our dress up. I think I was just online, I don't know what I was even doing, and then I chanced upon Qualis Residence.
Qualis Residence.
And when I saw it, I showed it to Nana, and then he said it's rendering. So it's 2 things. Either it's uncompleted or it might not look as it is. I mean, we know Ghana, So I was like, I mean, we have like 5 months or so to the weather. Another pointer here. Book your hotel room early
and on time.
Early cry. Because one thing we keep telling most of our clients is that Ghanaian hotels or Accra hotels, most of them are not wedding friendly. Wedding friendly in the sense that they don't have restrictions. You can shoot here, you can't shoot here, you can go here, you can't go here, you can sit here, you can't sit here, you can come here. A lot of restrictions. And those that even will allow you, they want you to pay extra. Even we have hotels that will tell you that even if you want to shoot just outside, it's $500.
$500,
I mean, it's crazy. Just to shoot outside. That sounds the hotel room itself.
That you booked.
You booked, So we keep telling them, scout early, do your research, go around, talk to them. And when you are talking to them, talk to them, let them know it's a wedding party that is going to...
It's for a wedding, actually. You're dressing up for a wedding. Also, just to add to what we were saying, apart from the hotel being friendly and quite accommodating for weddings, you should also look at the fact that, I mean, if you plan ahead of time and you book your hotels ahead of time, you'll be able to look out for the kind of hotel that has the right elements, you know, because not every hotel or the kind of look you want. So not every hotel is suitable for weddings.
Exactly.
Sometimes some of the hotels are dark. The light, the ambient light coming in is not flattering enough. So these are all the ceiling is low and all that.
The ceiling is brown, like the light.
So take something away from the pictures and the videos. That kind of touch that you're looking for is that you don't really get it. So, but you can only do a good job, or you can only get a good place when you start searching early.
Book hotel Kalakala. Those hotels, like, I mean, hotels, the painting, blue here,
blue,
green here, red here, yellow here. I mean, we are a white, I don't know, I think at the point we should call ourselves white couple, because I mean, our color has always been the nudes, the like low
plain
tone
colors, low tone colors, white, off-white.
Those colors are timeless. I mean, the spend the day you will spend. No, the minute you set out on that wedding planning journey, you will spend.
Weddings are not cheap.
But just know where to place your money. And one of those places, people downplay hotels. They think, one day make I dress up like.
I mean, wasting all that money. Just for a night.
$400 for just one night. To them, it's outrageous. But just look at the images, because one thing we keep telling clients is that the pictures you are going to hang on your wall, It's these days we do exclusives mostly in the mornings. In the hotel room and stuff. You barely do.
So most of the exclusives you are shooting, you are getting benefits of the hotel. You are getting you are benefiting from the hotel. You are using the environment.
Yeah.
The hotel is going to live with you forever.
Exactly.
So it's going to always appear in your pictures.
The money that you are concerned about now, very soon the dollar will go to like 50 cedis and then it will be quenched to you. Like it won't amount to anything. So you would have wished you had paid for that hotel gotten a nice look
that
for
kind
your
of
wedding,
look
and
that
then
you're looking for.
It's timeless.
Yeah.
So, we've been talking about all the apps with our wedding, but from our earlier submission, we said the fact that we were photographers didn't mean that we didn't have a few challenges of our own.
We did.
The major challenge we had, do you want me to remind you?
The kente.
That kente from hell. That kente nearly ruined everything for us.
It's a whole story. It's a
perfectly planned wedding.
It's another story on this one.
Yeah. So when it came to kente, we've been searching for so many months for kente and we couldn't get exactly what we want. And that was like 2018 thereabout. So I don't even know how I got someone's number and the person said I can contact somebody in Kumasi, Bonwe or something, and then they would design the kente for me exactly how I want it.
Exactly.
So I told Nana about it, and then Bosu went to Photoshop. He chose the colors. We chose about 4 colors, the colors we wanted, and then he also
so I created
the pattern, the kind of design we want on the kente, and then we sent to. I don't even know if it's a man or a woman. I think it was a woman. We sent it to this woman. Something she said it would take a month. Took like 5 months.
Like 5 months.
No show. The kente came, if I'm not mistaken, came in August.
Calling.
And when he came,
guess what?
The guest has been guessing.
What you ordered
versus what you got. Hey, the kente looked like African print. it was like African print, like so
bad.
Soft.
It was that bad.
And the color was loud
and off.
That kind of loud peach color that look at my skin tone. Just imagine me on that.
It's crazy.
It was crazy.
Waiting 5 months for that.
Our only option was to buy it off the shelf. Like I just searched online. So see you back to square one. The very thing I was trying to avoid, I ended up doing the very same thing. And even now, the cost was even double now.
Yeah, it was double now because we paid for that. We paid for that. And then we had to pay for the one we bought off the shelf.
Exactly. I think 2019 was just the year of execution.
Yeah.
But this one issue that happened, like that's what brought about our one and only fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we fought because
because of the mix-up. We're now trying to adjust because we bought something off the shelf. So whatever plan we had for the bridesmaids and the groomsmen, we had to change the whole plan and now find a solution in terms of colors and all that to fit what the new kente we have now.
Yeah.
You
know that if you look at our traditional wedding, the pergola was peach, and then it didn't match our kente and even the whole look because that wasn't the kente wasn't the initial plan. The second other thing too that was a challenge for us was time. How things just went off on the wedding day. It's something I tell clients when they come. Whatever you think you've planned, just leave room.
The thing is that no matter how hard you try,
something will
to attain perfection,
wrong.
Something will surely go wrong.
Exactly.
So just psych yourself and put that in your mind that anything can happen.
Anything.
So that when something happens and it's not in line with your plan, you don't lose it.
Yeah, focus on
At
the goal.
least you
the goal is that at the end of the day you'll be married.
Exactly.
Whether this happens or not, whether you forget something or not, whether you are late or not, at the end of the day, you will be married.
Yeah.
You get it. So that should be the main goal. That should be something you just focus on. Yeah, you always look ahead on. So I think with our time, You would, the thing is that you would think you've crossed all the T's, dotted all the I's. I know you know what will happen at 10:30, what will happen at 11, what will happen at 12.
Everything was scheduled. Like, I knew what we were doing.
I mean, I remember making a whole list. Sending to my bridesmaids, you will do this at this, come here at this time. Everything was supposed to go smoothly. And then the D-Day comes. And the funny thing is that what will go wrong is mostly not what you even expect.
Exactly.
Something so different, like something so out of the ordinary.
Exactly.
Ours was Nanette's hotel room. I think they had a switch or something.
So when we got there in the morning, I think there was a mix-up.
Mix-up with the rooms.
So we had to wait.
And Nana wasn't even there at that time. He was just, all over the place. So they had to make new
arrangements for us.
Yes, they called me, and so I had to stop, like, in the middle of my makeup. I had to just go downstairs, help them work on it, choose the room that I would
so unexpected.
Yeah, so and that took like easily 30 or 40 minutes.
Yeah, about 40 minutes of our time. Yeah.
And then you remember, I think prior to the wedding, I had sent our coordinator pictures. About 200 poses, killer poses, you get it. Yeah, like
ideas, and all that.
I mean, the hotel we had booked months ahead, all for the purpose of getting killer shots. I mean, if you've been to college, you know what we are talking about. I still get people that ask me, what do you take pictures beside the car? And I'm like, I didn't even have time to come down. They're thinking of car, you get it. They had their rooftop. There were so many nice locations we could have shot. And because of time, we couldn't do that.
And I noticed that even the shooters themselves were not pleased. They were not happy. You could see that they wanted more. But because there was no time, we had to rush things through and rush to the church. So time is a factor. I've shot so many weddings that they're not able to even shoot any exclusives in the morning. So I was very sure and confident that I won't repeat that mistake. But it still happened. So many unforeseen circumstances. So it's important that you open up your mind for unforeseen circumstances. That's number one. And number two, make sure that you finish or you hurry through things. Make sure that your makeup, hair, it's a ripple effect.
I mean, what I tell the brides when they come, even if you are late, forget it. Just take your pictures. Don't rush your photographer. If you are late, just think of yourself. Think of the money you paid for paid to the photographer for your memories. The memories you are going to miss out on. Forget the time. People will wait. Some brides, even if we want to like halt them for a few minutes, they just now get angry with us and then they won't even smile for you. And that's terrible, because at the end, you look at your pictures and you frown through all the images. Just people will wait. Trust me. If they say anything, tell them that I said people will wait. Hi guys, I think we are getting. I mean, we have so many things to talk about, and then we don't want this video to be so long. I mean, it's our debut video, and I don't want you to say, "Hey, these people are talkative." So let's keep it to. Keep it simple for now. But if you want part 2 of this, if you want us to talk more about weddings, if this has been fun for you and you want to listen more,
you have more points.
You have more points, killer points. So just comment below, and then we will just work on a part 2 for you. Yeah. But any last thing you want to say?
The last point I would want to add is the fact that one thing you should also consider is that when you are planning your wedding, just as we did, look out for vendors who can slave for you. It's very important. You have so many people, they book vendors, and then some vendors don't have their day at heart.
Exactly.
They get it. I think our vendors did a great job.
Let's just shout them out.
They did a wonderful job.
3 years on, and we still can't thank them enough. Like, I mean, I might miss some of their names, but Baba of Eventals, hair guru, the therapist, beauty faculty, Abonzige, I mean, there are so many of them. Shane so many of them. I really lost.
They'll rather be chasing you, asking you what you've done, what you've not done, what you need, and all that. So you need to get vendors Or I mean, and you get to know when you begin to have an interaction with them. That's when you get to know whether they have your day at heart or not.
Exactly. Vendors that are concerned about your day, they handle your day like it's theirs.
Yeah.
They put themselves in it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
maybe that's the last tip for me. That's the last.
We have more tips, but
that's the last point we will share with you guys.
Exactly.
It's not really a tip. Is it a tip? I mean, it's just our experience.
Exactly.
And then we are just trying to share our experience with you guys.
And we have to go out tonight, so.
What do I mean?
We have places to be, so we can't spend all the time doing it. Let's keep it short so that we can go out, please. So guys, thank you for coming to our TED Talk. I hope you had as much fun as we had, and you would want to know more or just experience us more for yourself. Me or us. You don't have shame.
I have shame.
You don't have pride. We will beg you, please subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like, you know, other YouTubers
share,
will say,
follow,
like, subscribe, share.
comment.
We won't do. We are begging you, please.
Like, share, follow, comment.
Everything. Share. Do everything. Do everything. You can even come to our studio as well. Do everything. Yeah. And if you want to know our handles, to drop it
right at the bottom.
Yeah. So just check us out on all social media platforms.
And then
follow us as well.
Do want to also visit us in our studios.
In our studios, yeah. Fun. This is us on a normal day.
So let's do a bow out something.
How do you bow out? So from Nana and Nana of Adonai Studios. We say in Akobeto's voice, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's go.
I don't know when you just are. Bye-bye.